Well, good morning. Welcome back to Kinlaig here in Scotland. I came out here to open the gate this morning and realized I must have forgot to close it last night. It's the middle of January. We're watching the sun come up. Looks nice. Ben's house over that way. Our other farm's over that way. That's where... Oh, that was interesting. That's where our silage is at. I think we're going to go over there, unblanket that. I don't think it's going to snow anytime too soon. What could we head over there in? What might be the best vehicle? I don't really... I don't know. Tell you what, let's hop in this and just do a quick tour around the farm, see what's going on. Looks like this could use some maintenance. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to get up to the windmill to see what the next item is that it needs up there. So I've got an idea. Okay. I'm coming up with a plan on what to do here. I don't know why that thing keeps... I need to take that over to the other farm, I think, to get rid of it. Alright, what's going on over here? So I cut down a tree, I think last night, a pine tree. It had a lot of wood in it, so wood production's going again. Let's see what's going on here. We're out of stones again. Let's move these. I think I have decided I can start opening these doors and coming in and filling the stone that way, I think. Is going to get to the point where we can't really get through this anymore. Yes, it did. Spawn here. It always kind of takes a little bit to come out. There it is. Great demand at Logistics Center West. Check, see if we can figure out what it is that they want there. See if we can satisfy that for them. It's getting a little crowded in here. The problem I have is when I save all this stuff, Probably should load the cement bricks onto the trailer. Oh, I already got lumber loaded, don't I? What is it that I'm doing here? Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So Damian made a comment, I think of the last episode, I'm not sure, saying that where I parked vehicles seemed like counterintuitive, like not where you would expect me to park. Not quite sure what he meant by that. I do sometimes park in the way though. Like I pulled that Can-Am in here and probably wasn't the best thing to do. Hang on. Let's pull this forward. This is the stone bag I think I said I needed to take up to the castle project just to be safe. What was it that I took up there? Roof shingles? Just a hair more. I don't like it when the straps don't go over the stuff. And sometimes when the straps don't go over the stuff, the load is not properly secured. The load ends up not being properly secured and moves around. Put that there. That ought to do it. So what was I thinking of doing? I don't even remember now. Since forgotten. Okay, so I'm going to need stones in here at some point. So let's park this right here. Onion bags go at some time as well. Okay. So that's fine. I think we'll load these up on this trailer afterwards. I had forgotten I had loaded this stuff up. So I could leave one long planks and one beams on here and take that to the castle. So I'm going to run up to the windmill. We're going to drop off the wood beams and the long planks. Sorry, I'm thinking my way through this as I'm doing it. It did not. My plan has changed since first thing this morning. I did finally take a look at Farmer Cop's spreadsheet for the windmill. And actually rewatched his video when I went to go find it. And he came to the conclusion that in easy mode, which we're playing in, which maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm trying to make it so that there's good progress and stuff. But anyway, in easy mode, he said, it's not really worth it to build it in easy mode because of the materials end up costing about nearly 400,000 pounds if you were to buy them all from the warehouse. The only thing we're really able to produce that it needs, I think, are cement bags and the lumber. And it needs fabric, which is really expensive, I guess, and rope, which is even more expensive yet. But I guess, you know, we're making a lot of money out of the fishery, so it's okay. I suppose it's all right. But now I'm starting to question whether I should be playing in normal mode or easy mode. But we're trying to keep things moving, and when money comes in, it moves a little faster. So I don't know. I'm torn. I used to always play on easy mode or normal, right? But then we had like the old Polish farm and the Ohio farm. Those Let's Plays lasted for 250 episodes, something like that. Well, of course, I don't know. I don't know when to stop, you know? That's always a problem for me, is because I'm enjoying it. Well, I guess I'm playing for me, I share it with you, so I play it as long as I enjoy it. But it is, I mean, you can't help but be affected by the fact that viewership goes down. Sort of like the environmental score in precision farming. I'm not chasing the score, says Mr. CLP, and then he does everything he can to try and get that score up. So, you know, it's even when you don't think you're doing it or don't mean to do it, sometimes you, yeah, it does affect your decision making, I guess. Things external that you say you don't care about. Ultimately do. Do affect your decision making somewhat. Okay, so we get up there. This is not necessarily going into the trigger. We'll offload it with our wheel loader that we have up there. And then I don't know what we need to do. Oh, the silage bunker, right? We're gonna open the silage bunker, start selling that off. So you can see there's a crane up there now. Whoa, what's that thing? Like a 5G antenna? I didn't realize that was there. Oh, I shouldn't have slowed down. Kind of flushed out our construction site a little bit, make it look a little more construction site-like. Although it'll probably end up making it a little cluttered up here. Alright, so let's see what this says it needs. It needs 2,000 liters of roof shingles. I don't have that. And those are always a pain to deal with. Let's see. So let's unstrap this. We're going to unload what we got on here. So the roof shingles, that we ought to put that up towards on the priority list. What is the best way? that's 2 pallets, so I need something I can... Could I go get the man? It's at... I think it's at the young fish breeding. And I don't think it's got anything in it, so we can do that. So this stuff I just kind of have stored here for when I need it, maybe. Oh, it's my... I'm like, what's making it hit it? It's my forks. Okay, it's almost 10 o'clock. We're arriving over at the castle build at, how do you pronounce it? Wathanak? I don't know. I don't know if it needs this stuff. It ran out of, what was it, roof shingles that we delivered here? So yeah, look, it needs 2 liters of cement bags. So what we're going to do is we're going to over deliver on everything. I think I need castle stone in here as well. It won't hurt us to over deliver on this stuff, whether it needs it or not, because these are all things that we produce. So, and we get paid here. So regardless, we're just selling this stuff whether it needs it or not. Looks like a castle stone might be in order as well. So I think roughly somewhere over here it should take it. There we go. What? Had we over delivered on everything else? I guess maybe we over-delivered. It's done. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. So it was, all it needed was 2 liters of cement bag to complete it. Well, shoot. Let's take a look. Now it's got the doors on it. Oh, it's so cool. Now this is, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, this is strange. I just saw Daggerwing complete it and there was like the vegetation in there, but yeah, we do have it. Oh, it's so cool. He seemed to have a lot more. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, there we go. It's done. I am amazed. Well, as part of that, we got the crown, so I guess we gotta take a selfie, right? With the crown on. Okay, that looks really silly. But hey, we did it. We completed the castle project. I had no idea that was going to happen. I didn't expect it. I thought we still had a lot of stages to go. I thought we had some things that were missing, and I guess that's not the case. So, selfie time. All right. So let's get rid of that crown and let's get back to work. That is so cool, though. This is done. I was not expecting that. I was gonna say, when we have more time, we should come back up here and take a look at this, but we probably actually do have time now. But we're gonna run down, grab the man. We're gonna head to get the roof shingles. Okay, so we're arriving back over here. I don't know whether to use the fork. I should use the forklift, to be honest with you, because it's just easier. And of course it did that to me. Okay. One, two, three. There we go. All right, so I got rope. I know it needs it. I think it needs 2 more castle stone. What's going on with that? I don't know. And then that. What is going on with those 2? They're possessed. I don't know what to do about that. Very bizarre. Jeez. Should I try and deal with them first? I don't know. Let me get the roof tiles out. If I can. There we go. And then we'll worry about those. So these I'm going to put into the trigger because that's the next thing it's asking for, right? And this is going to be due sometime later. Let's see. I get the rope. Then I'll come back for those two. I don't know what. Oh, it's going to give me the rope. What's going on with that thing? Yeah. Very, very strange happenings. Should be good. All right. I'll just put this over here. So the fabric, I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the fabric. I can't afford the spinnery. Well, I could, but I don't think I'm going to buy the spinnery in... What's the name of that town over there? Is that... No, that's not Fanmare. I don't think I'm going to buy that spinnery. What the heck possessed these castle stones, though, I wonder? Cord Bridge? Is it Cord Bridge? That town? I don't know. But I don't think I can afford that spinnery. It's very expensive. I could get a smaller one, maybe install it here, and try and produce the fabric myself to save a little money. I don't know how much we would actually save. So buying the fabric, I think, could cost us nearly 20,000 pounds of pallets, 17,280. We need 4 of them. So that's like, simple math, call it 20. That's 80,000 pounds. To put in a little spinnery would be like 36,000. I don't know if we can produce the wool fast enough, but it's the idea. Yeah. I may have to try and do that, but I'm gonna get, I think I'll get a modded little small spinnery that maybe might be a little quicker than the base game one. I think that's what I'll do. I could put it over where all this lumber's stacked right now, maybe over that way. Probably gonna have to be here somewhere, that's for sure. Oh, make it that way. Turn that off. Turn that off. All right, so what's it telling me now? It's working on the roof shingles, and I don't know. Well, I know what's next, but we'll wait. I believe beams and planks are going to be next. It's going to be a while. Fabric is almost one of the last things. And I think it's going to want another cement bag at the very end. I was not expecting that castle to complete, though. Oh, door's on this side. I keep forgetting that. Close the curtain. Oh, better attach that before that becomes a problem. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna head down to the other farm and we'll start clearing silage. Oh, it's noon already. I was gonna say I should go home and have a lunch with Walter, but I don't think we got time for that. We still have to get out to the aquaculture today. I don't know if we need to take fish food out or if we can skip it this time. I know we got a ton of fish food out there, so maybe we can get away with not doing it. Nope. No, I don't want to go this way. Forgot I'm going to the other farm, so we'll go past the biogas plant. I think we cross a bridge. There should be a left up a dirt track right before the gas station. I think it's right by that billboard. So I think we're ready for an expansion. I think we should buy this field. I don't know when we should get it though. If we should buy it right now, maybe at the end of the month. Let's see. I need this to be pretty much out of the way. I think this will suffice here. Is this still running? What's running? There we go. I gotta make sure I'm on the truck when I turn it off. Okay. Let's see. So let's clear the tires off of here. This will take a couple minutes. Give me a little bit of time. Let's do this. Let me pull up the help. Just so I can see. Okay, fill level is 287. And open silo is L3. So let's clear some of this stuff off of here. All right, so I've got the tires moved back, and let's just try the open silos, see if how far back it goes. Will it go all the way up to those other tires or not? Okay, good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So we got these tires here and there. That's where we stacked them that we took off. Let's see if we can get in here with the front loader. Let's get this out first. Oh, let's go ahead and close that help menu. I just wanted it to see what we had in, well, no, I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter. I wanted to make sure I had the right button to push to open the silo, and also just get a chance to see what was in there before we start taking it out. It's all right. Yeah. Am I going to be able to get to it with that tank there? I think so. There we go. Alright. And then where am I going to put this? So I can get to it. Probably right. Let's just put it right here. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'll probably have to take those other tires off fairly quickly. Oh, the easiest way to... Can I turn it around that pole and get out the door? Not really. There we go. We're out. Yeah, I think I better get the rest of those tires off of there. Because we're going to get into that very soon, I think. When I looked earlier, I think the best price for silage was here at the biogas plant, so I just went ahead and brought it straight here. It's the closest anyway, so that's probably the thing to do. We'll go ahead and deliver this one. I really like how that bunker worked out with the tires and everything. That's pretty cool. Still can't get over the fact that we're done building the castle though. That was unexpected. I wasn't expecting that to happen for a little while yet. I thought, you know, I was thinking I just needed to over deliver on each item just to make sure that it got it done, and apparently it was just sitting on waiting for some cement bag. All right, there we go. So it's the afternoon. I think we might as well go ahead out and do the aquaculture. Let's see. Probably take the man back to the fish breeding. Swing by the store on the way, see if there's any used equipment that we can't live without. We haven't been there yet today, and then we'll just go out. We'll get the fish. We could probably load it on the trailer that we have. Okay, I don't see anybody coming. Let's get across this and get off the road before that bus gets here. All right, there we go. This is, I don't know why, it just seems slow, this tractor, compared to like the New Holland. But maybe it's the route, you know, because we're going uphill. I don't know. It just seems slow to me. Go ahead and back this up right here for now. We'll come back and probably fill it before tomorrow, but we're gonna take the man and head by the store. All right. I I think I should just buy fish food on general principle. Just take it over the young fish breeding. Let's see. Used equipment. So I don't think we need a seeder, but this and what I don't know what truck we could put that on, so no. This though, it does both fertilizer and lime. Holds 15,600. Doesn't say what it requires. It's big. Let's look at this. I don't know. What is that, like a shovel? All right, here's the thing. I've never had this before. I'm gonna buy it. And I know that that seems odd or counterintuitive, but you can like buy stuff and sell it back for a profit. I found it a little distasteful when I saw others doing it, but I've never had that before. It gives me a chance to look at it, maybe try and use it. We can keep it if we want it, or we can sell it back if we don't. I don't think we need it, but we can check it out. Since I'm here, I'm buying fish food. We know that we're going to need it, so we might as well just buy it, you know? So let me load it up here. And we'll head over to the young fish breeding. I was thinking about putting it in the other truck, but I got to take this one over there for the curtain side anyway. Which side's going to open? This side. Okay. Alright, I got a bit more trout than salmon. I think I've only got like the slow version running right now. Yeah. So let's see. What can we do with this? Let's put a little fish food in. I tell you, I'm not quite sure how it happens, but it seems like every time I close that, it then goes to the next opening sequence, so it doesn't always open the one I want. I'm gonna take the one on the back just in case that happens. Let's see. Let me take these. And I'll leave the other ones in there. Probably ought to take it out to the aquaculture, but we can put them here, I suppose. Actually, I probably should just load all of it here, right? And it can just take it as it wants it. Rather than let it run out or whatever. Might as well unload it now while I'm doing it, you know? Okay, get them all. No, easy. I don't want any to drop off. I think that's good. Okay. I don't know why that's shifting. I don't like it doing that. I don't know what is weird with the pallet physics in FS25. Sometimes it's weird when the pallets are too close together or are close together. They just get kind of squirrely. I don't know what that's all about. There we go. We'll go ahead and we'll turn that off. Hopefully those are all kind of in the area of the trigger. Close that again. Go ahead, turn the man off. Did we strap everything over here? We did. We'll take this down to the dock. We'll get it loaded. No matter what you do, it ends up being late in the day when you're trying to go out to the fisheries. All right, we're all loaded. I can put that away. All right, we're underway. 5 o'clock, as always. It's getting dark. And here we go. I should have just backed straight. Dang it. Come on. So we're going to head out to the fisheries. We're going to go do the trout first, as usual, because that's what we have the most of. I really got to get further away from the dock when I maneuver and get up to speed.
Out along the harbor reach, boats stand dried up on the beach, ghosts like in the early dawn. Empty now, the fish are gone. What will become of people now, trying to build a life somehow? Hard times are back again. No more fish, no fishermen. No more shoppers in the stores, since the fish plant closed its doors. Men who walked a trawler's decks now line up for welfare checks. There's a big for sale sign everywhere, pockets empty, cupboards bare. See it on the news at 10. No more fish, no fishermen. Once from Ship Cove to Cape Race, Port Abbas to Harbor Grace, Newfoundlanders fished for cod, owing merchants trusting God. They filled their dories twice a day, they fished their poor sweet lives away. They could not imagine then, no more fish, no fishermen. Back before the Second War, we could catch our fish inshore. Boats were small and gear was rough. We caught our fish but left enough. And now there's no more fish because the trawler fleets took all there was. We could see it coming then. No more fish, no fishermen. Farewell now to stage and flake. Get out for the children's sake. Leave all friends and kin behind. Take whatever job you find. There's some that say things aren't so black. They say the fish will all come back. Who'll be here to catch them then? No more fish, no fishermen. More fish, no fishermen. No more fish, no fishermen.
Well, it's only 9:15 at night, which is a miracle. We got out there and we got done what we needed to get done a lot earlier than we have been in the past. I think we've reached kind of like almost an equilibrium we took 9 pallets of young trout out and 4 pallets of young salmon, and we brought back 10 pallets of trout and 4 pallets of salmon. So we're almost taking out as much young as we are bringing back. Food's still pretty good out there, so we should be all right for another month, I think. So let me throw a strap over this. I need to change out of this rubber suit. Give me a second. Okay, I think that's better. Let's hop in. Fire that up. Let's check prices for trout and salmon. Trout looks like the fish market, actually. Okay, and the salmon? Big Farmer's Kiosk. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights on and back up here. And I'm not quite sure where the trigger's at. I'm gonna have to manually do this, I think, too. I think it's right about in here. Let me just take the straps off the trout. Okay, I must not be in the trigger because it's all still on here. Let me back up a little more. There it is. Alright, so we got 118 plus another, let's call it 12. It's 130. Alright, so we're going to Big Farmer's Kiosk with the salmon. Alright, well, it's been a long day, but I think a pretty productive day. Well, we've had longer days, right? It's been worse. Let's go ahead and turn that light on. I think if we just strap, there we go. 92,831 plus another 8, another 100,000. We're sitting at $828,000. That is pretty darn good. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.